everybody, this is Mr. Hardcore Mode where nothing's easy, here to bring you another hard rant into Veilguard, but it's just the art. Pretty much the art of Veilguard was like done back when the old head was around, and I want to see the difference between what I've seen from Veilguard, the game that I played, and see, because the art book was made way before with the old heads. It clear as day, I could tell that it was made by like the old heads, the veterans, and some of it was made probably by the newer people. But we're about to see that right now. Guys, buckle up. We're about to see something crazy. Let's go ahead and dive right in. I think we are close enough. Hopefully everybody can see. Let me open this up. That's better, right? That's better. All right, dragon. Nobody cares about this dragon. Solus. This is probably one of the newer art pictures that they've made. Boring. Boring. All these art pieces right here, I could tell that they're newer. Like way new. Way new. That's new. That's a little, yeah, that's new. And here's where it gets weird, where this art shows, like, it's like two people were melding this book. It's so strange. So right now you see a bunch of elven slaves. Have you seen elven slaves in Veilguard? That's right, there is none. If there is a person on the ground somewhere in Veilguard, they're broke, and it doesn't matter whether or not you're an elf or not. There's just some random broke person on the street and you could give them a coin. Why? Nobody knows why. It's literally there for no reason. There's like a whole bunch of people around Minrathis and Terraviso begging for coin, and it doesn't matter whether or not it was like an elf or not. I saw no slaves. Everybody was cool. Everything was multicultural. I'm seeing this and I'm just like, I haven't seen anybody beat no slave. I ain't seen no slaves running around wearing diapers and shit. You see this lady right here, right behind me? You see this lady right behind me? Right here. Right here. Right here. She is pulling her child away from a dirty elf. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. I ain't seen that shit in Veilguard. More elves, a guy hiding behind a barrel, and it looks like a lady who is probably part of the Venatori, judging by the slaves and what they're wearing. The mages right there. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. These places returning to Ravane with a precious quest object. This never happened. And these areas right here, is this Ravane in the game? Fuck no. This is not Ravane. This is some exotic place that looks absolutely beautiful. Absolutely. The Ravane we got is it's just sand and ruins. This is not the Ravane we got. Okay, exploring Parvalin, the home of the Canary. And get that shit. Halfway through the development of Dragon Age Inquisition, we created a series of illustrations we called beat boards, intended to cover a major moment or beat. They are more polished than more polished than a storyboard. They proved to be helpful as we brought the game together. As Inquisition was coming to a close and a silver of attention was being paid to the next game, we wanted to try doing beat boards right at the start of the game. So this was like before Inquisition was like closing. Jeez. So they were going with questions like, we're going to the north and maybe there are titans and a sense story momentum. We started creating exploratory beat boards, asking ourselves a simple question: what would be cool? Yeah, I mean, the rule of cool? Shit. I didn't know that Veilguard had that. Receiving an assignment from the Inquisitor. Are you fucking kidding me right now? You mean to tell me they had an idea to bring the Inquisitor still around? So if you had the... Oh my god, that's the Inquisitor. That's you, chat. That's you. With your band of misfits. You still had the Inquisitor. You have a whole building to your name. And then what happened? The developers were like, what Inquisition? What are you talking about? Everything's destroyed. Inquisition? Who's that? Literally, your Inquisitor's just like, brah, I got an army. This is the... What would be cool? The rule of cool? Already saw it. Do not let her see me like this. An old warden that was avoiding the calling. So this was like a companion or something like that? Some old dude that got beat so it's sort of like a dark... What is this dark fantasy doing in... What is this dark fantasy doing in my Veilguard game? So we got this guy that's all fucked up that doesn't want to see his family like this. He probably has children, and he's like previously from Grey Ward. Oh my fucking god. That's a fucking heartfelt dark story where a man who's been fucked up by being with the Grey Wardens and he doesn't want to see his bro, that's a whole I would have cried if that story was around. That would be a really cool companion right there. You ain't getting that. The first attempt at designing Weishaupt Fortress. So that was supposed to be Weishaupt. It's a concept art, of course. I know, it's all concept art. This looks amazing. This is supposed to be, I believe, Minrathous. It has this gothic look to it that we didn't get in fucking Veilguard. This area screams, nigga, we all do blood magic. This what this looks like. The very first concept art of Minrathous, trying to capture the elegance and pride of the Imperium. Very, very beautiful. Yeah, I didn't get this view. Infiltrating the Archon's throne room. Holy shit. They got slaves and shit. They got naked people to the side. Bro. This guy is laying here on the Archon throne with a bitch to his side, and he's got draped clothing down on the steps and shit. And this ranger's just like, yo, I'm gonna kill this bitch from range. Nigga, we ain't getting that shit. First of all, it's a man, and he has a position of power, and it's a naked slave woman right next to him on the ground next to his feet. Nigga, that's not gonna cut it, all right? That's not gonna cut it in Veilguard, all right? First of all, it's a woman in power. There are no slaves, and what she wants to do is kill everybody because she just wants to. There's no rhyme or reason. Why does she want to do it? Who knows? Who knows? Too many moments in Veilguard where it's just like, I want to do this evil thing, and I'm like, why though? And they're like, I don't know, because I'm Venatori. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm supposed to do, you know? I want power and stuff. That's it. I want power. And I'm like, why do you want power? You know, I just want power. And I'm like, why though? And I'm like, I don't know. Cool ass looking bearded dude. Look at this bearded dude right here. He's less gay looking than the fucking dwarves I've seen. Got a little bit of the forehead here, but a beautiful boat. Why are there boat pictures everywhere? The Divine sends out ships to hunt Solus in the hopes that his capture will restore peace to Thetis. Wait a minute. Sir, you mean to tell me that's at Veilguard? Hold on. Hold on. You said the Divine comes? Comes for Solus. Let me see if I can find that video. Hold on. Hold on. For some odd reason, it keeps on taking me to... It keeps on taking me to fucking... Inquisition videos. It's not taking me to any Veilguard videos. Yeah, for some odd reason, it's not taking me to Veilguard videos. Just takes me to Inquisition. Yeah, I don't see that. Yeah, that never happened. You might be lying, sir. Yeah, the Divine, who you talking about? The Divine, never heard of that. God, I'm so fucking... Let's continue. Boat battles? Ship battles? Never seen that shit. More ship battles? The Tevinter Magister, a chastened witch, and a Habreth commander plot against the player. You mean to tell me there were more enemies than Elganon and Gillenane? These three, like, ambassadors of evil were gonna do something against me? Nigga, are you serious? There were side bosses? You had to get to the side bosses before you get to the big gods? Because if I remember correctly, hell shit, you fought the gods in like level 15 or you fought the gods at level 20 or level 15. Isn't that right? I don't know. That's too much blood, sir. That's too much blood. This is Veilguard. You need to calm down. That's a beautiful dragon. Early on, we explored the return of the Griffins. You definitely did explore the return of the Inquisitions. That's cool. But, what we got was... Listen. The Griffins, we had them, and we were doing great with them. But not that great because the blight was too strong. So we blighted or double blighted the Griffins, and then they were strong enough to fight off the blight for some odd reason. They didn't really attack us until the blight was over, and then they started to attack us, and then all those crazy powerful Griffins, we just had enough energy to kill those Griffins, and then we just had enough energy to keep all that shit quiet. How did we keep everybody quiet? Easy. We all, equally, all of us Grey Wardens, slit our fucking throats. Story. Something in the depths has scared the dwarves enough that they're fleeing the Bro, that sounds so fucking cool. You mean something in the deep roads is scared? No, what? Bro, that makes sense. No wonder fucking Ferelden was getting fucking invaded. They scrapped all of Ferelden. So no, they were gonna start us. They were gonna start us at Northern Thedas, but there was a good chance for them to give us Ferelden as well, Southern Thedas. But they scrapped all of that and they kept the game short. Nigga. So we were supposed to do something in Veilguard, in Ferelden. We were supposed to help the Inquisition. Bro, everything that was missing is melding together with this book. I'm just like, oh, so that's why we couldn't do that. And that's why we could do this. And because that's erased. But in the book, it shows this was supposed to happen. And everything melds together. And I'm like, you're a bunch of whores. The old heads got fucked in the air. Bro. I'm getting a headache. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Shit. I need a girlfriend. Jesus Christ. I need just a woman to tell me to calm down. All right. Keep going. Jesus, that would have been a cool story. Coastal town of Ravane. What are you talking about? There's no coastal town in Ravane. There is no town in Ravane. You mean to tell me there was supposed to be... There is nothing in Ravane except sand, water, and ruins. You mean to tell me there was an actual place that was like a capital in Ravane? Yeah, we didn't get no capital in Ravane. Let's continue. Solus returning like a regal figure out of the distant past. This seems like a cool story. That's cool. Talking all to the elves. Anybody get to talk to the elves? You know, get this whole story? Elves from all over Thedas answer a mysterious call to the Arlethan forest. Yeah, we only got veil jumpers, like a black dude and an Asian dude. You know, we didn't get that. Yeah, we didn't get that. There's a lot of white dudes in this art, by the way. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. As soon as I see a whole bunch of white people, I'm just like, yeah, these are the old heads doing the art. And then I see a black person and I'm just like, yeah, these are the new people. I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking kidding. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Okay. All right. I'm just playing. Okay. All right. This would have been cool though. What if we return to the Fade and rescue whoever was left behind? How would their time in that realm landscape change them? And what insights could they offer into Solus's plans? You mean to tell me that there was some creature or person that has been warped in the Fade, like this dude right here, and he came back and he's like, I've seen things in the Fade? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that why you got the caretaker? Are you referring to the caretaker? Was this supposed to be the caretaker? Oh God. Oh God, everything is fitting like a glove. Oh God. Oh. That was supposed to be the there was not supposed to be a caretaker. Okay, okay. Exploring a possible endgame secret to where Solus has summoned a Titan in the middle of He summoned a Titan in the middle of Minrathous? That would have been better. So, Solus summoned a Titan in the middle of Minrathous. That's really fucking interesting. Cyber Skelly, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. What's next? People getting cut in the back. Oh, there's more boat combat. There's ship combat. Why is there ship combat everywhere? The party runs into their Tevinter counterparts, and they have to work together to survive. Tevinter counterparts. So your party comes in, discovers like other enemies. Oh, because, wait, that's right. There was not supposed to be a Rook. That's true. There was not supposed to be a Rook. You were supposed to be the Inquisitor again. There is no such thing as Rook. So you're coming from Ferelden to Northern Thetis. So you meet your new people, and you were supposed to have a golem in your team? I want a fucking golem. There's no golem. No golem party. And so you were supposed to get teammates from Tevinter. Journey to the heart of darkness to find Colonel Kurtz or Solus. Yeah, that sounds cool. Never happened. Solus interrupts your mission, wiping half of your team off the board and forcing you to make an unlikely alliance. Yeah, that sounds cool. Never happened. We created piles of sketches and line work to explore story beats. You could iterate quickly and throw things away if necessary. Yes. Yeah. It seems like you guys, or whoever's left, you saw what was in the trash and you were like, non-binary. We can still eat that. Bad writing. Put that back on the table. What other goodies do we have? Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what this is, right? You know what this is, right? Lore. Yeah. We're gonna put this back in the trash. Yeah, this is lore. We're putting this back in the trash. Sorry about that. Yeah, for some odd reason, I took that out of the trash, at the lore out of the trash, and then I put it back. I don't know why I picked up that dirty little lore. My bad. Icky. Ooh, icky. Nice concept art. Wealthy Tevinter mansion to show off most of the house is built on top of a floating stone slab. Veined with lyrium. Visitors try not to think about what would happen if magic was interrupted. Yeah, that would have killed everybody. Yeah, that's a curvy woman right there. I'm sorry. Most of my chat is curvy, and this insults our eyes. So we're gonna need that new Veilguard, and it just eliminates thighs. It just eliminates ass. I'm sorry, chat. You gotta go. All you got. There's a fat white dude, and he owns like sex slaves. We can't have that. Okay, he's got to be public enemy number 1. Slice of life illustrations like this were perspective, but they help to explore the feel of certain regions we have only ever heard of and references to. Not bad. Oh, it's the same place that we were talking about. Ravane. Yeah, Ravane didn't have this. Yeah, sorry. Ravane just had nobody in Ravane. Yeah, Ravane didn't have that. I'm sorry. More sex slaves up below. Yeah, sex slaves. We don't have that. Ladies with thighs and beautiful, like, witch clothing. Yeah, we didn't get that. I'm sorry. More slaves. Yeah, we didn't get that. My bad. Peaceful beginnings, gentle giant gardeners, and curious spirits. That's pretty cool. The spirits saw the dwarves as they tended into the titans, and they wanted to try making bodies for themselves. This would have been an interesting story piece, but we didn't get that. All we got was one mad giant, and that one mad giant was just like, yo, I'm mad. Where's that one bitch Harding? Yeah, I'm mad. Anyway, I'm inside you now. Well, what are we gonna do? Well, I'm mad. That's it. With the Titans rendered tranquil, dwarves lost their connection to magic. They fled into the bodies of their fallen hosts. Yo, that's pretty fucked up. See, I would have liked to have seen this story, and it looks like A brutal war raged on between the elves and the titans, only ending when one elf, Solus, rendered the titans tranquil, capturing their souls. Yeah, this would have been cool to see. With the power that came from captured titan souls, the elves built the greatest empire of Thetis would ever see. And he's got fucking elves, like, he's also got fucking slaves. He's got elf slaves even back at that day. So this is his world that he wants. But no, he doesn't really want to do that. He doesn't want to do that. He doesn't bring that world back. Well, why would he do that? Solus fought against the self-proclaimed god, earning the title of Dreadwolf. Okay. The gods drew upon the power of the Titans' souls to gain more power. Yep. What remained of the Elven Empire collapsed. The early human empire of Tevinter discovered it in shambles. This looks like dark fantasy, but we didn't get that. This dark fantasy, we had to rip that out because, you know, we don't want to see anybody dead, you know? That would be crazy. And this is Solus right here. This is probably how he became bald. This would have been interesting. By the way, Solus was not supposed to have a fucking emo haircut. He was supposed to have a full head of hair like this. To contain the blight outbreak, Solus performed a desperate blood magic ritual. He bound up the magic of the world behind a veil of powered with the blood of the evil gods. You mean blood magic? If I remember correctly, I thought he abhorred the use of blood magic. What happened to that? What happened to, wait. You mean to tell me that he thinks magic is magic, but he abhors magic, and then he used magic to try to save the day, but it cost him dearly, and... Go fuck yourself. Fuck yourself, BioWare. Are you fucking... Eons later, the Blight... This is fucking dope. Reached out to the power-hungry Tevinter Magisters through the dreams. They were lured to the Golden City, but the Magister found and already blackened by the Blight. This is some shit. This is dark fantasy. We didn't get that shit. I'm gonna keep on saying that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep on. Welcome to my hard rant. I'm gonna say things all. Let's go. Advisors. Why is there a nigga Kunari right here? Why is there a George Floyd of Kunaris right here? What is this? The fuck is this? Huh? Okay. This is where it blends to... This is where it's blending between the old heads and the new heads. The old heads are probably still around during this art, but I could see a little bit of the new heads art because look at the Kunaris, like look at this. Look at that. You see the fucking big forehead and shit? Yeah, they're here. Yeah, they're a part of this. More of that forehead shit. Yeah. See, what it's supposed to be is less forehead, and the skin is supposed to stretch like splintered off between the skull and the skin. So it's like a bunch of, you know, zigzags up to the bone of the horns. But they didn't do that. So they just chose more forehead and then just stopped the skin right here, which is really, really stupid. I like how they keep on hiding the forehead with the same hairstyle on this person and on this person. I think that's very funny. Like, you know it's fucking stupid, right? Whoa, you know it's stupid, right? Like, stop with the same haircut with the little hair right between the head. What if there's somebody who doesn't have that hairstyle? Show me that. Oh, now they look like Vegeta? Now they look like Vegeta. Okay. Early on, we thought about creating a new set of advisors for your ship. What do you mean, ship? There was never supposed to be a lighthouse, was there? Is that Isabella? That's fucking Isabella. It's a chance to try to make their story visible. In this case, we see Morrigan that has embraced her new gift, who can offer insights into the mysteries of magic in the ancient elven world. This version of Dorian is like Matthias from Casino Royale. Everyone who can advise you through all the ins and outs of Tevinter. So advisors like Inquisition, not like advisors from Veilguard. Got it. Smuggler Admiral Isabella can get you in and out in just about any port in Thetis. Any port? Nigga, what did you say? Say that again. Smuggler Admiral Isabella can get you into in and out of just about any port in Thetis. You know what that means? This game was supposed to be an open world. You were not supposed to not only be in northern Thetis, you were all supposed to be in southern Thetis. You were not supposed to be in a lighthouse, my guy. You were supposed to be out there, wind in your hair, you know, doing the whole, like, fucking, you know, Leonardo DiCaprio shit. You were supposed to be out there like that. And also, Isabella is not part of the fortune whatever bullshit. So that's all a fucking lie. This is Isabella. This right here, that's Isabella. Dorian looks a lot better in this. This is Dorian's hairstyle. This is what Dorian's hairstyle was supposed to be. I think this was supposed to be Vivian right here. I could see Vivian looking like this. Yeah. I think that's supposed to be... This is supposed to be Blackguard, maybe? Or a Blackwall? Who is this? This is definitely supposed to be Sarah. No, this was supposed to be... Wait. It was either supposed to be Sarah, or I think that's Harding. I don't know who this fat bitch is. I don't know who this fucking Jewish woman is. This is where they started thinking, hey, how about we just make their foreheads stupid? This is where they got stupid. That was supposed to be Morrigan. This Maleficent looking beautiful woman right here that looks like her mother was supposed to be Morrigan. Let's just keep going. I'm just gonna get mad at this point. You were supposed to get the Grey Warden on your team. An awakened Darkspawn. Oh, Darkspawn mercenary? Are you fucking kidding me? That would have been interesting. A Darkspawn mercenary? An awakened. That could have been an interest. That could have been an interesting story. But hey, we got a nigger with fucking elven ears. Yeah. Initially, we work from very simple premises, often only a couple of words like happy necromancer or Canarius. Wait. Initially, we work from very simple premises, often only a couple of words like happy necromancer? So you mean Emmerich and Canary Assassin? Who's the Canary Assassin? Who's the Canary Assassin? Is it supposed to be her? Who the fuck is this? Is this Michael Jackson? I don't fucking know. The academic and the mage college scholar forced into the field. These two would have been interesting. Anybody else that I want to get pissed at? At this stage, just about anything anything goes. Writers and artists both have ideas for what kind of characters they'd like to try, so we dump them all out on the table. Oh my god. Oh my god. This guy would have been badass. We didn't get that shit. I'm reading all this. We created some comics to explore the tone of the story. Some of these characters were designed specifically for that purpose. Okay. The heir of Andraste, finding the last living descendant of Andraste, a rough around the edges warrior living among the barbarians. Huh? The heir of Andraste? First of all, the Andraste doesn't exist. That's what Veilguard said. Also, she looks interesting. Don't know what's with. I want to know more about that. The gladiator, a Tevinter gladiator that has earned her freedom. Her arms protected by male. Yeah. See, that was an actual attractive black female. And you didn't want that. You took out that attractive black female. You said, get that shit out of here. You said, get that attractive black female out of here. You took that shit out. Part 2, Joplin. All these people yelling at each other. You know what this is? It's BioWare yelling at BioWare. That's what this is. Nice art, though. The team is at its lowest. Oh man, the team's at its lowest. You know what we gotta do, right? We gotta do the companion missions, right? Emmerich wants to figure out how to solve his hand of glory. And, you know, Harding wants to discover her new magic. And, Tosh needs to figure herself out. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Solus continues to taunt you and guide you through dreams. Story art. After the Dragon Age Inquisition ship and all of the DLCs was complete, we focused our full attention on the sequel. It was going to have a fantasy spy theme. Yeah, we didn't get that. Which was eventually modified to covert commandos. We were traveling to a new part of the map to hunt down the most dangerous man in the world. Yeah, we didn't get that. The beat boards continued as the story started to take real shape. We asked if the artists could be moved into the same room as the writers. We could then get real-time updates to the story and create quick storyboards. Previously, most people working on the game didn't know the full story until all the pieces had been put together in a take-home build. Yeah, I wonder who those people were. I wonder where they went. Oh, yeah. For the first time ever, we could show the whole team what the story was intended to be near the beginning of the project rather than the end. The biggest benefit of this was that the story could receive feedback from a wider cross-discipline audience and could then be iterated on more than ever before. This also helped unblock the art team in an unprecedented way. Being able to look at the whole story in one glance meant that we could begin to prioritize our efforts. For example, we could tell which locations would feature more heavily, so we could spend more time designing their architecture. Wait, you gave them literal free reign for what? So we could spend more time designing their architecture props and clothing. Unblock the art team in an unprecedented way. Being able to look at the whole story in one glance meant that we could begin to prioritize our efforts. That was a dumb idea. That was I get what you're doing, but that was a stupid idea. You need to you need to focus on what the writer wants. Well, that writer is gone, and the new one is Patrick Wheats, which is a literal failure, and now he's going to Mass Effect 5. Whoever was previously the writer and who wanted, you know, things to be a certain way, he had a design that he wanted. Now, that could have worked out. This whole free reign, I guess you could do it for a sort of draft, but things need to be focused sooner or later. So I hope that it doesn't fucking matter. Veilguard sucked anyway. So there, unequivocally, that didn't fucking work. So we already know, okay? It also forced us to do quick first pass designs without overthinking, knowing that later we could come back and refine things. Okay, that makes sense if they change. This method takes a lot of pressure off and prevents things from feeling overbaked. Fair. The suggestion of a romance at sea. A romance at sea? That sounds romantic. I can't wait to play Veilguard and try. You didn't get that. No. You didn't get that. Solus is nearly triumphant, but you reveal that you know about the last elves. The last elves? A stealthy aquatic infiltration into Venter. That sounds so cool. The idea of doing like this covert kind of guerrilla warfare shit sounds really cool. Gillenane is defeated. In a dream, Solus is furious with you. Yeah, we didn't get that. Nah, well, we did, but it was lame. Solus. Okay. Yeah, that's about to expect. The team discovers the body of Elganon's archdemon. Gillenane. It's too small for me to see. You meet with the Archon of Tevinter. You do not meet with the Archon of Tevinter. You do not meet with that. Tranquilizing himself, Solus recloses the veil around himself and the blight. Elganon doesn't look like that. You stop Solus's ritual, but something or someone escapes. Oh, now we're diving into Veilguard territory. The Patrick team doesn't get along at first. Whoa, they don't get along? Crazy. Man, I thought they were doing just fine. I thought it was okay for Emmerich to be a death mage. And, you know, could choose our sexes. I thought that was important. Okay, all right. Exploring the Anderfells. Now we're diving into Rook territory. This is where things change. Rook and team track a mysterious idol to a black market auction. There is no black market auction in this game. There is no slaves. That didn't happen. You're not the only team that has been tracking the idol. That also did not happen. Storyboards had played a critical role in the development of Inquisition. We wanted to integrate them into our process even earlier. To that end, we created an interactive storyboard, starting with the early drafts of the story. We sketched it all out, including any of the major choices. These boards. You're talking about choices from Inquisition? Yeah, we don't need to read that anymore. None of that happened. I just need to know who you fucked. Need to know if the Inquisition's around, and I just need to know if you hate Solus or not. Those are the only three. Get that out of my face. or rather covert entrance into Deventer. Yeah, there's no covert, there's no stealth in this game, so we're gonna move along. Well, we worked quickly. These sketches helped reveal where the best spent our efforts later. Turned out we spent far more time in particular locations. Some factions were out or underrepresented. Wow. In one case, we discovered a unique creature that we could have taken ages to build, but would only have appeared for 10 seconds before disappearing forever. It was cut. God damn it! The remnants. Jesus. Another cool idea gone. Solus reaches out to Rook in his dreams. Again with the dreams bullshit. Exploring new sections of the deep roads. Exploring new sections of the deep roads? You were supposed to go. There it is. There it is. There it is. You were supposed to go. You're supposed to go back to. You were supposed to go back to Ferelden. You were supposed to go back. Wait. Technically, we did go to the deep roads in Veilguard. But those deep roads was literally like a road. You know what I mean? Technically, we did go to the deep roads, but it's like a fast travel system, and it's just like a fucking road. It's just like, yo, go here. Oh, Titan Mom. Okay, Titan Mom's angry. Okay, stop Titan Mom from being angry. Get in our fifis. So, yeah, it did happen, but we didn't get any of this glorification right here. We didn't get that. After a round of feedback, didn't get that feedback from me. The story was revised for the next batch of drawings. We added more polish. This helped us design the game before designing the game. At this stage, we weren't too precise about anything, so we could make visual too precious about anything. Design decision quickly, purely to tell the story. Many designs made during this stage remained largely intact. With the help of the Wardens, you defeated Elganon. Yeah, that didn't happen. What's this giant fish? Oh, this giant... So they were you're supposed to fight him here. So that was Elganon, the guy with the fire for a throne. Fire for a, fucking crown. And then he killed the archdemon, and then, yeah, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. These quick sketches are often used to approve new ideas as fast as possible. In this case, exploring a hidden and plain sight meeting place in Thetis nightclub. Yeah, that didn't happen. A version of the deserts of Nevara. In this case, trying something very high contrast. White ash and the sharp black obsidian. Attractive females, what's happening? Another another fail state was that if you couldn't find a way to block Solus from your dreams, he would be able to kill you remotely. What the fuck? Yo, that sounded so fucking what? Also, bigger chest than anybody in Veilguard. What the hell? That could have been awesome. Yo, he could just kill you right then. You're just walking around and then... Bro, that could have been fucking cool. That would have been cool. Like, Solus is just like, you over there grinding, boy? Leave me alone, Solus. Well, you're dead. And I'm like, yo, that would have been... you didn't get that. And that eliminates any sort of conversation that you're going to have with Solus. You know what I mean? That eliminates any chance of you having calm conversations with Solus. There's no working together. This motherfucker's gonna kill you in the middle of fucking nowhere. So there's no like, you know, let's help out Solus. Solus lures his greatest threats to one location and wipes them off the board. Yeah, that didn't happen. I like the whole idea that they were thinking about like, man, I'm gonna kill your fucking companions. Yeah, I want to kill your fucking companions. I just want to straight up delete them. And I was like, oh man, that sounds delicious. And they were just like, your friends are fine. I think the only person that died was Varric. Yeah, he's the only one. The eastern Tevinter town of Ventus. The Tevinter location is a little less oppressive than the megalopolis of Minrathis. What are you talking about? Minrathis is multicultural and fine. Everybody's hanging out. It's permanently raining for some reason, and everybody is hugging each other. Everything's cool. What are you talking about? Tevinter is great. Even the elves are just hanging out and they're just like, yo, you want to go to the bar? And I'm like, what the fuck? That's crazy. And they're over here just like, there's a part of Tevinter where there's less slaves. And I'm just like, ugh. Yeetus deletus. More art. In disguise at a fancy necropolis ball, waited by the undead. Yeah, that sounds cool. That never happened. Reva reports back to Solus. Who the fuck is Reva? Who the fuck? At the ball, you sneak into the host's office only to find Reva one step ahead of you? You mean to tell me there's more bad guys? That's literally like 4 mid-bosses before Elganon, Gilganane, and Solus. That's 4 mid... There is no Reva, okay? Rook would have covertly approached both sides of the conflict to plead for peace. Should Rook fail at diplomacy? You mean to tell me that there were probably checks for that shit? Solus also painted magic collecting orbs around the battlefield. Sabotaging them would be Rook's last option. What is this? Who the fuck is this? Hold on. Hold on. I hope I'm loud enough, everybody. I apologize. Who's this? Imshal, having previously joined Solus, turns out to be a loyal double agent. So, there was you had another bad guy that was with Solus, and she's some badass bitch with some scantily clothed with an ass better than everyone in Veilguard. And she's a double agent. She was gonna be your companion. Kyle Shirak dwarves perform a ceremony in the grip of an ancient titan. That just sounds fucking dope. Solus tranquilizes Gillanane above, and his last act performs the same procedure on himself. That would have been bittersweet. I think you get that in the game, but who cares? The biggest advantage to working like this is turnaround time. You can show someone a drawing and say, like this, and then quickly revise it. Yeah, that's pretty normal. Solus is stopped, but you begin to learn that you've unleashed something far worse. Unleashed something far worse? That would have been... You finally reach Solus, just as he plunges his lyrium dagger into the veil. Oh, that was the whole Algernon and Gilganon thing. Reva reveals a monstrous dreadwolf creature. A monstrous dreadwolf creature. You mean to tell me there's another attractive female again? I mean, somebody with an ass. This keeps on happening. Gilganon reveals herself to the world. You mean to tell me that's another person? No. Wait. This can't be Gil. That's more slaves right there. What is that, the Anta? That's more slaves. We didn't get no slaves in this game. Put that shit back. Everybody's free and, you know, we like to have lattes. You know, we like to go to fucking, you know, we like to go to vegan bars and shit. And then kiss boys. Fuck out of here. Wait, how... Gilganon reveals herself to the world. There's a problem here. Gilganon doesn't have her ears, her elven ears. Wait, is it possible that she transferred her body to somebody else? That could have been possible. She's kind of got a bigger body. Wait, what? Yeah, why does she not have elven? Maybe I don't. Maybe there's some piece that I don't know. I'm just saying. Something's on. The first message from the Inquisitor. Okay, this is where the Inquisitor. Okay, so yeah, the Rook. Yeah. Gotcha. Team members. Team members betray you? This could have been a banger. This could have been a banger. A sacrifice opens the Black Alluvion. More sacrifices. Yeah, that sounds cool. A happy ending with your love interest? You mean to tell me that that's more of an attractive female right there? And a man working on some, you know, cutting some wood? Yeah, that's a little too conservative. A man working on some wood and he has a woman with him? Yeah, that's too conservative. You might want to dial that shit back. You mean to tell me you were gonna show an area where you're relaxing with somebody? You're not gonna just write something on the side of the screen that says, you go here with your loved one and have a happy life. You were not gonna go lazy. You could have made an actual cutscene, an actual place where that happened. Oh, that never happened? Oh, my bad. Secret instructions from Charter. What kind of crazy nonsense is going on here? Oh, they're in their boat. This looks fucking interesting. There's no information on it. Yeah, the boat is rocking. That's why they're on the side. The ship was a great backdrop for the interpersonal conflict of the team. We enjoyed thinking about how to make it unique, like including the collection of curiosities seen above. We also liked including the idea that Isabella procured it for you. But as a fixer-upper, nothing like a scrappy but lovable ship to call home. Yeah, we didn't get that. I'm sorry. Is there anything else we didn't get? God. More yelling? There was more yelling? Teams were not nice to each other? This is crazy. You must be talking about a different game. A whole bunch of different pictures. Wait a minute. This sequential series was another way to explore the story structure that was solidifying. It relates to the story of Rook, who returns to her ship, or his or her ship, to find the Inquisitor waiting and expecting a report. Rook tells of the Necropolis mission. being interrupted by Solus, making uneasy alliances, going undercover with the Canary, rising in the ranks, and then betraying them to Defender. Finally heading to Weishaupt, stopping the Wardens from making a huge mistake, and ultimately joining them and slaying an archdemon. Nigga. Rook was literally like a lieutenant in the Inquisitor with the Inquisitor, and there was supposed to be a connection with your Inquisitor, which is way better than what the fuck you got in Veilguard. So Rook is an Inquisitor working, yeah. Oh God, and she was. It looks like she's relaying information back to the Inquisitor. Oh God. Oh God, that could have been interesting. This was the ship? You were supposed to get this ship as your base of operations, but you got a stupid lighthouse. Bro, you were supposed to get this badass ship. You were supposed to the Dumont. The ship idea was coalescing. The name Dumont was pulling ahead, name for the first archdemon. We were on Frostbite, so we knew we could probably borrow some of that awesome ocean tech from Battlefield. One problem was that thematically, boats didn't quite line up with the spy theme. They were too easy to spot and attack, but you know what's not easy to spot? Submarines. What the fuck? It can go underwater? The idea was completely insane, so we had to. This is what did I fucking say about taking risks? What did I say about taking risks when you make a fucking video game? They eliminated the risk and gave you. I don't know what they gave you. I'm sorry. I don't know what they gave you. We thought it'd be fascinating to have mysterious prisoner in your brig. Do you let him out? You mean you had a mysterious fucking person in your brig and you can choose whether or not to have him in your party? You mean to tell me I had choices before? This is in my Dragon Age game? Are you fucking... You can't do that, bruh. You over here. Submarines provide the element of surprise. It was fun to explore how to exit. It was fun. A Canary dreadnought ship. You could have fought. Is this a Canary dread? They had other submarines. I want to run outside and go right on the fucking road. There is so much in this art book that is not in this game. Everything I'm showing you is not in the game. None of it is in the game. None of it. Not one. To help you have a voice to the Dumont, we explored having a captain and an engineer. They had been shelved along with their experimental vessel. For decades, we even explored them having an unrequited love story. This would have been dope. It's two old Bettys. We designed a mystery engine that the engineer had to feed seemingly random objects into it in order to keep it running. 10 dried lavender flowers, fire quill eggs, 3 brass belt buckles, etc. It would have served as a way to offer up some light fetch quests. While you're out, could you pick up 10 giant spider fangs. About those spider fangs. There are no spiders in Veilguard. Okay, honey boo boo, schnookums? You want spider fangs to be inside this engine? I'm sorry. We ain't got no spider eggs, no spider fangs. You ain't getting that shit. Okay? So, here's another thing, chat. Here's another thing. You know what this means? This thing was literally going to take your trash loot, and there could have been an idea to use that trash loot and to make it not only for fuel, but for something else. So basically, they were going to design this big engine, this thing right here with the giant ball, and you were supposed to throw in unwanted stuff. Do you know what that means? That this game was supposed to be a fucking open world. In order for you to have trash, in order for you to have trash loot, your game has to be long. Your game has to have a lot. So you don't need this for Veilguard, the game that came out, because you don't get a lot of loot. You don't. We explored having a giant golem or a colossal sea creature carry the Dumas mansion. I'm actually developing a headache, actually. I don't know if I can continue this. You mean to tell... Bruh. No. No. No, there's more? There's more? You mean to tell me I only got from here to here? I only got from here? This is going to be part 1 of the hard rant for the bullshit that should have been in the game. Stick around for part 2, and then I'm going to have a part 3. This is sad, bro. I'm not even close to being done. I'm not even... Look! I'm not done. I'm done. I'm done. This is going to be part 1. There's going to be a part 2. And then we're going to finish off with part 3. And then I'm going to take a rope and... I'll see y'all later.